Is it
So,
happening again?
so I wonder. So this is my first time using an iPad for Brewful Mornings in a while. There's a button at the bottom where his mic actually goes red. Mayor, I don't know if you can hear us. There you go. Nope. Well, Brewtiful morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Brewtiful mornings. Maybe if the mayor can hear us, I think in the past what's happened is, he'll drop off to come back in and his is good. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Not sure what's going on with that. And the sad part is I hope they can get it fixed because Jackson told us pre going live that he had a joke for everybody this morning.
And he didn't tell it to us beforehand, so we don't know what it
No,
is.
sometimes he tells it to us beforehand, and so we get to laugh twice. But what are you going to do? Well, we have got an amazing Brewtiful mornings this morning.
Oh,
I'm. Oh, good
Okay,
morning, Mayor.
That's
There we
it.
go.
Welcome to Beautiful Morning.
Welcome
Main
to-
Street, Willifordton.
You're correct. Every bit of that. I'm glad we waited. Welcome to Main Street, Rosa. Thank all of you for joining us every Friday morning. My name is Jimmy Dancy. I'm the mayor of this wonderful town of Rutherford, even though it is cloudy. It is always a great day to be in Rutherford. So thank you. This is, and don't you say something else. Tell them your real name, just in case you don't know.
Maverick Liam.
Okay.
Oh, no, let me reflect that.
Okay.
Maverick Jackson.
Maverick Jackson. Okay. You're half right, so that's all right.
Good.
Good. Thank you for joining us again. Thanks everybody joining us on Friday mornings at 8:30. We try to bring what's happening to you. We are all over the place today in different spots, so we're going to have a great morning. Thank you again for joining us. Got a lot of things going to be happening this week, and pretty soon got reports from Doug shortly about big race and what the participation is going to be. So that's going to be exciting. Jackson tells me he has a joke.
Yeah, I do.
We've got our fingers crossed. I'm going to turn him loose. Okay. Is everybody ready? Okay. I thought you were. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tell you joke.
What do you call a fish that wears a bow tie?
What do you call a fish that wears a bow tie? I don't think they know. Tell them.
The fisticator.
The Sophisticated. Okay.
that's a good one, Jackson.
That's a good one, Jackson.
You
That's a
never
good one.
know. So
It's
wanna wish
appropriate for my location, for
yeah,
sure.
well, I think he did it just for you. But everybody have a great weekend. We're going to have to get out of here, but thank you. And we welcome Rebecca to all this morning, and we got a lot of things happening. So everybody have a great weekend, and thank you again. Tell everybody about Friday mornings. Let's get some people on here so we can let them know what's going on. I got my fingers crossed. Anything else you want to say? Good. Thank you for everybody joining us. Tell everybody say goodbye. Oh,
Bye, Maverick.
wait just a second. Happy birthday, Sonia. Everybody have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye, Mary. Bye, Jackson.
Oh, it's always fun to kick the morning off with them. Always so fun. They are. Well, it's raining in my location, and it's supposed to rain in your location later today. So, first off, some big news and announcements about movies in the park tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to reschedule movies in the park. It is a reschedule. We are working with Michael Sprouse to figure out a new date, time, all of that jazz. But as soon as we have some more information, we will definitely share it. We hate that we can't gather and celebrate in the park this afternoon, but we'd rather people, stay dry and Michael Sprouse's movie equipment not get ruined. So
Yeah, absolutely. No, and even if it does, and I know it's supposed to rain throughout the day there in Rutherford, but the grass will be soggy. It's just not going to be a great family fun environment. And Flyboy Pizza was scheduled to be there. Scoops is scheduled to be there. We'll work hard to make sure we can get all of that back in place in partnership with Keep Rutherford County Beautiful and Norris Library to produce a really fun movie night in the future. So just keep watching us. And if not, if we don't get it scheduled before the next one, we've got one coming up in May too. So we'll have one every month, May through September, right?
Yep. And the one in May is also our annual Duck Dash Derby. So ducks have been ordered. I'm doing all this stuff on the back end to get that ready to go. But I'm really excited. So it should
That
be
is
fun.
going to be a lot of fun. Well,
Yeah.
let's get to the biggest guest of the morning and introduce Rebecca Blanton. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning.
Rebecca, formerly with the town of Rutherfordton, you're on day like 5, 6?
A little bit, something like that. I've lost track.
You've already lost track.
Yeah.
That's
Time
good.
flies when you're having fun.
That means you're having too much fun.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, Rebecca. Rebecca has started as the town's Main Street director, which is kind of a slash role, or as you guys know, we wear multiple hats. So she serves as our Main Street director, but also the executive director to Rutherford Town Rising. So, Rebecca, good morning and welcome to the team. Welcome to Brewtiful Mornings.
Thank you for having me.
So, what kind of drew you to that position? You know, when we put it out, you know, recruiting for this position, what kind of drew you and you know, why are you here today?
So I have lived in Rutherford since forever, and I just love the small town feel of how Rutherfordton is, and I just love how everybody's connected. And I also like I have my own small business, and I love helping small businesses grow and prosper, and just really helping our community and bringing people to the downtown area.
That's awesome. So, grew up in Rutherfordton, so Hilltopper pride, right?
Yes.
Times 2. You went to another Hilltop University.
Something like that, but they're the Mountaineers, not Hilltop.
Black and gold on top of a hill. Yep.
Yeah.
So Rebecca's going to be working on kind of outreach to everything that we do in our downtown area, and really not just downtown, kind of all business focused. And so right now is in the process of kind of building that inventory, working through that. And you guys had both of y'all had a really productive day yesterday too, right?
Yes. We spent all day yesterday speaking with Sherry Adams, who works in the North Carolina Main Street, and she kind of guided us through creating a plan with our board and working through what we're going to do over the next year. We're not completely finished, but have some exciting stuff in the works, and can't wait to work on it more.
That's awesome. And how does it, I know RTR, over the years has gone through different cycles of things, but really the focus of RTR is to kind of be the economic driver of downtown, to be the main connector point, the one that helps with business growth, business recruitment, business retention, and just business interaction in general, just creating an environment where all the businesses thrive and flourish through active communication and partnership. How do people get involved with RTR?
So right now there is a application, and you can reach out to me, Magnolia Doug, and we can get it to you or any board member. And once you fill out the application, we'll invite you to a board meeting and then vote as a board to bring you on.
And those board meetings are?
The third Thursday at Town Hall at 5:30.
Third Thursday, Town Hall, 5:30. Awesome.
And I will just jump in too and
please.
say that a really good point that came out of our meeting yesterday with North Carolina Main Street was this opportunity for us to kind of also recruit some volunteers. So maybe you're not interested in coming to every single board meeting or sitting for an hour while we talk through new business, and you just want to be on like the front end, like doing the work, helping out, like furthering our work plan and our vision for our Main Street. So we still have a lot to do, but we'll definitely be looking for some volunteers later this year too.
Yes.
Yeah. And gosh, I lost my train of thought what I was going to say about RTR. And then RTR is also going to be hosting some business association meetings. We started those last year and we continue those into this year. But it's going to be exciting to have Rebecca on the team, kind of working kind of dual roles there. And Rebecca, you've got some office hours. Tell everybody if they want, where they can find you on the weekdays.
So Monday and Tuesday, I'm located at Town Hall in the very front. Walk through the door and come, and you'll see me. Mondays and Tuesdays from 8 to 5.
Awesome. And then, in other times, as appointments needed and that kind of stuff in downtown too. So we're just excited to have you, Rebecca. We really are. With somebody that's grown up in Rutherford, seen the transitions, seen things continue to improve over the years, and now for you to kind of pour your heart and soul into it, I'm really excited to have you on our team.
I'm excited to be here.
And, with you having a small business mindset too, the last couple of folks that have held your position have been in that small business mindset. So you're able to kind of really meet people where they are and really understand what that means for struggling to find clients or struggling to find growth in their business and ways to maybe overcome that too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Magnolia, you've got a busy day tomorrow. So the rain is supposed to kind of come through, and they say April showers bring May flowers, but you're not selling flowers, right?
Well, kind of. We have so Ruffton Roots is having our first ever plant sale. So it'll be I don't know how to make it focus, but it'll be from 10 to 1 tomorrow at the garden. So if you want to stop by, park in the employee parking lot next to the garden. But we'll have flowers, we'll have perennials, we'll have vegetables, we'll have herbs, we'll have a little bit of everything. Even some house plants. Like we have a whole lot that we're going to have tomorrow. So definitely just stop by. We'll also have our swag bins. So t-shirts, hats, grocery bags, or the reusable grocery bags. So it should be a lot of fun.
That is going to be fun. I didn't realize you guys had that much as far as inventory of what you were going to be selling tomorrow.
Well, so we've kind of partnered with some of our volunteers too, because our volunteers have some pretty robust gardens at their house, and they'll have like divisions, or they'll be able to propagate some of their plants. So they've donated some of those propagations to us to then sell. So not only are we going to be like selling divisions from what we have in like our circular garden plot, like we're going to be selling stevia and taro and I cannot remember how. Anyway, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff from the garden, but then we'll also have some other stuff in there too. So definitely stop by 10 to 1 tomorrow. We're also having a volunteer work day at the exact same time. So it's going to be a very busy day at the garden, but definitely stop by if you're interested in joining, figuring out what we do, want to buy some plants, all that kind of stuff.
And for those that don't know where the garden is located, can you tell folks how they would get to the garden?
So if you want to Google Maps 128 Hospital Drive, it's kind of like the entrance to the emergency room at the hospital. The employee parking is like right in that curve, kind of on the opposite side of the garden, on the opposite side of Hospital Drive, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. So basically go up Maple Street, go past Vito, go up Maple Street to the stoplight, hang a left, and as you kind of come around the curve there, you'll see the garden on your right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
And then next weekend, the 22nd, is going to be a busy weekend too. So we have been saying for a while now that we had moved the Purple Martin 5K, or I guess it was a 7K, to April. And that wasn't in partnership with Rutherford Outdoor Coalition as they host their race series. To expand the race series, there was a gap in April where there were no races being held. And so we moved our race to April, and then that was allowed to fill a spot in October for that race. So their race series has been able to grow. And we've been able to grow the Purple Martin from a 7K to the fabulous 4-miler. So an out and back from Kiwanis Park is now 4-mile round trip. It's a little bit longer than your traditional 5K. And we have been totally blessed this year. We've been raising money for the Eric Wells Memorial Shelter to be built in Kiwanis Park. And so far, we have over 100 runners signed up for the race. You can still sign up for the race today, but there are no T-shirts guaranteed. So you can sign up through Thursday of next week for the race, get a bib number, all that kind of good stuff. But we have over 100 runners signed up. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has signed up to run, and definitely our corporate and business sponsors. Our goal this year was to get 100 runners and raise $10,000 towards the Eric Wells Memorial Shelter to be built in Kiwanis Park, and I think we're going to meet that goal as all of the details come in for the race. But it looks like right now, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors, we're going to reach that goal to help raise funds for the shelter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that'll be Saturday the 22nd. They always used to say shotgun start. I've never seen a shotgun at a 5K, but it'll be at 8 o'clock. Race starts at 8 o'clock. For everybody that signed up, stay tuned into your email box. We will have early pickups. So for those that want to pick up their bibs, pick up their shirts, we will do that with everything coming in. We'll either do those on Thursday or Friday of this coming week. We want to make sure we have all the shirts and all of the packet information in. So as soon as we get hands on all that stuff, or we can get it ready for you, we'll push that out, and we will have early pickups either Thursday or Friday. You'll get that via your email, and then we'll also do a social media post on that as well, as far as details where you can come and pick all that up if you don't want to do it the morning of the race at Kiwanis Park. And I know the theme for today has been rain. Like I said, it's raining here, and it's raining in Rutherfordton, but you've got some sunshine coming next week, right, Magnolia? The Rutherfordton sun?
Oh, yeah. Wow. My mind has been everywhere.
What's in your cup this morning? You got to get some double
I don't
dark
even
roast.
have a cup this morning. I'm really slacking.
You're the only one drinking coffee.
Yeah.
This is a coffee show. You're supposed to drink coffee.
I know. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. It was like the rain. I love sleeping during the rainstorms and everything like that. So I need to go get something from Small Town Coffee Roasters or something after this. But yeah, the Rutherfordton Sun will be coming out next Wednesday. We're still working on trying to compile all the content for it, but of course, if you haven't already registered to get the Rutherfordton Sun, you can do so by going to our website, rutherfordton.net, and on the homepage under the quick link section, there's a little box that says Rutherfordton Sun email sign up. So just sign up and it'll be delivered right to your inbox sometime on Wednesday.
Awesome. 3 things I wanted to hit real quick on Brewtiful Mornings this morning. One, next week in the Rutherfordton Sun, there'll be a teaser article that I'm working on for our upcoming budget process. So our budget will be published within the next week or so in advance of our May Town Council meeting for everybody to review. At the May Town Council meeting, I will formally present the manager's recommended budget, which is a culmination of work that started back last year with the action plan process through multiple workshops with staff, all of our departments and leadership teams, and then also the town council. So it's a culmination of all of that work, starting with your voice and your opinions and your feedback from the community. And so I'm really excited to produce that budget. And again, we put a news article on our webpage about the reval process. Everybody, gotten letters in the mail about the valuation of your homes and your properties. Just remember that that's just one side of the equation. When I produce the manager's recommended budget, it will have obviously a lower tax rate than the current year to help offset that new value for your property. So the property value is one side of the coin. The property tax rate is one side of the coin, and that equals your tax bill. So it's a 2-part process, not just a 1-part process. So just keep that in mind as we move through our budget process. So that's number 1. Number 2. If you haven't been by over on Baber Road, and I think, Magnolia, it's time for us to maybe do a little article in the Sun too about Rutherfordton Fire Station number 2. I've been working on that, but the station is coming along beautifully. The steel is up, the concrete floor is in, 3 of the outside walls are up, and so progress is moving forward on Fire Station number 2. And today, as we speak, both Chief Harrell and Chief Samuel are up in Pennsylvania at Four Guys Fire Truck Manufacturing Facility, taking a final inspection of our new fire engine that will be going into that station. So it'll be coming into Rutherfordton in the next couple of weeks as it gets its final touches on it and delivered to us here. And so we cannot be more excited about that process. So definitely want to be checking out the Rutherfordton Sun and everything cool that's going to be coming out from an information standpoint. And then the last thing I've got, and we'll put this in the Sun too, is on Thursday, May the 4th. You may think it's a Star Wars joke, but it's not. fire station number 1 over on North Mitchell Street has gone through a full refurbishment and kind of refresh, as it's now 27 years into its service, and we're looking for the next 27 out of it. But we'd like to invite the community to an open house from 3 o'clock to 5:30 on May the 4th, with a little celebration at 4 o'clock, and come by and check it out. So you're going to want to come see all of the changes there, meet the firefighters, take a tour of the station, and kind of see the refresh. It's been phenomenal to kind of see that building just rejuvenated for another 27 years of service. So it's going to be, you were talking last month about how big and impactful the sun was. I think every month it's just going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, I think we finally figured out like the swing of it, like the information to include. And it's not like we're picking and choosing what to include. Like we are putting everything that we're working on in the Rutherford Sun.
Yeah.
Doug, it looks like it cleared up really nicely over there.
I was just sitting here and thinking, I was like, man, it's time to go for a walk on the beach. I had a little storm pass through here. You could see it out in the distance. So there's the storm that just passed through. And then this way, looks like we're going to be in for a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited. I've been down here trying to find shark's teeth. Me and the kids are trying to find shark's teeth. We spent most of the day yesterday trying to find them. But we're going to go to Home Depot and make a shark tooth sifter. That's today's mission. Because all we could find yesterday are these little twirly things, which apparently a lady on the beach told us this is the South Carolina seashell.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Are you coming back to Rutherford ever, or are you just going to set up shop?
Yeah. No, we'll be back. Just taking advantage of spring break. The kids are out of school this week, and got to have those spring break mornings.
Absolutely.
All right, Rebecca, what's something you're excited about that's coming up in the next couple weeks?
I'm excited. Next week, I'm going to be meeting with business owners on Main Street, and I'm excited to get to know them a little bit better and learn about their businesses.
Awesome. It's going to be a good week. And you've got an RTR board meeting on Thursday,
Yes,
too.
we do. It's exciting. Big week for all of us. Yes.
It's always a big week in Rutherford.
Yeah.
Always.
Always. Last tidbit I'll drop before we kind of start wrapping up the show is I announced this in the town council meeting, I guess last week? No, 2 weeks ago. Time flies when you're having fun. That our new playground equipment for Crestview Park is scheduled to arrive first week of May. And so at the end of April, 1st of May, you will see all of the playground equipment at Crestview Park being pulled out and removed. At the same time, when our guys are over there from Public Works, they've got a kind of a laundry list of things at Crestview Park to be working on. They're going to be redoing some of the gravel parking areas. They're going to be adding some soil where we've had some erosion issues, and just kind of working on a kind of a little refresh of Crestview Park as they've kind of moved around. And this week they've been up at 2nd Street Park, making great progress on the shelter up there and that park renovation. But our new playground equipment is going to be coming in. So if you drive by Crestview, don't worry, don't freak out. Our goal is to have all of that in and installed and ready to be played on before the Memorial Day weekend. So it'll take about 2 or 3 weeks to get that installed, get the new mulch put back in for play. And so just bear with us as we kind of pardon our progress as we improve the play areas. And that'll be all of the play areas at Crestview Park. So the tot lot, the 5 to 12 group, all of the swing areas, and the geodesic dome area.
I'm so excited for that playground to come in. I feel like we talked about it a long time ago, but it's finally coming in.
Yeah, a lot of y'all know that, our budget goes from July to June. And so that playground equipment was ordered in early August, just a few short weeks into our budget cycle. And it's taken this long, just with COVID delays, manufacturing delays, kind of where we are in the world from supply chain things. But we're excited to get it here on the ground in Rutherford.
That's awesome.
Yep. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys in Rutherford get some sunshine like, we've got down here at the beach. And if not, enjoy the day and definitely get out to the plant sale tomorrow morning. That's going to be fun. You guys are going to be able to sell plants, kind of show potential volunteers what you're up to and get the garden ready for this year. And I know you guys have a lot of different ideas and visions and stuff you've planned to grow the garden. No pun intended, but like literally make it more impactful. How about that?
Yeah, no, and we're excited, and really, we had a meeting on Wednesday, and we had a couple of new people come in, and they're like really hesitant because they're like, well, I don't know how to garden. Like, I don't know a whole lot about it. And I reminded people that, like, yes, it is 50% gardening, but the other 50% of it is community building. And that's what we're excited about. That's what we're passionate about. So like, even if you don't know a whole lot about plants, but you want to get started, or you're just interested in learning more about our organization, definitely just come out tomorrow morning.
And then the last thing, I was just sitting here looking through the comments and looking who's watching live. As a reminder, definitely want to get by Kiwanis Park this month and check out Ponds in the Park and that partnership with Keep Rutherford County Beautiful and all of the amazing corporate sponsors that have helped through that process. And Keep Rutherford County Beautiful is now a full nonprofit organization that works towards striving for outreach and education around why we want to try to keep our community beautiful. It started with a grassroots effort for litter pickups, and April is also litter pickup month. So definitely be checking out Keep Rutherford County Beautiful. Magnolia, Rebecca, I don't know if y'all could drop the link to their website there, but you want to reach out to them. There's great opportunities to get involved, from either just sponsoring a litter pickup team to sponsoring Keep Rutherford County Beautiful, or some of the really neat programs that they do for outreach, including Ponds in the Park, their Recycle Robot Challenge, and many other things that they do throughout the year to help educate about why litter is not the right thing to do. Yeah.
There's the link.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
All
Doug,
right.
enjoy the beach. Enjoy the vacation.
That's the plan today. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back in the office next week.
Yes. Sounds perfect. All right. Bye, everybody.
Whenever lost, whenever down,